Rhyd Ddu, good morning. Stay away from Wyddfa, Snowdon in the summer. Too busy. Probably going to be quite busy today actually. December the, whatever it is, December the 27th. Don't want to go on the platform. I'm at Rhyd Ddu, and we'll do Snowdon today. So weather a little bit brighter. I come through some really thick fog this morning. It's quite pea super in some places, but I'm hoping the chances on a mountain forecast are very little chance of clear skies, but you never know. Sometimes you get an odd drift, don't you, where the clouds just move aside for a few minutes, but not expecting much. So this is what we're looking at. Grey, 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 and we're heading up that way. So not been out for ages again. I think the Cumbria Way walk was the last one I did, I think, if I remember rightly. So we'll see how we get on today. Tired already before I even started. Muscles not used to walking again, so let's see. Over the railway. Don't think it runs in the winter. Might be wrong, but and then we'll head up into the gloom. Nothing to see yet. Steady ascent, not too steep from the car park. £6 for the day in the car park, by the way. Sun's trying to come through. Don't think it's going to win though. Quite eerie. Not seen anybody else yet, which is good. Right, you start off on a gravel path first of all, and then you end up on this. It's cleared all the way. There's only two turn-offs where you may go wrong. The first one says farm access only, and the second one has got a big plinth with an arrow pointing to the right path, so you can't really go wrong so far on this path. It's years since I've been up it. I usually use it as a descent. I remember somewhere up there years ago I lost the path and I ended up climbing down by a waterfall, nearly breaking my neck. And to get the map out and find out where the path was many moons ago. But say I've not been up it for a long time. It's quite steep at the top, if I remember rightly. But there's the view, or lack of. That sun is trying to come out. What do you think, guys? Acceptable or not? I come to the mountains for peace and quiet. I don't come to hear other people's music. Headphones please. First two people I caught up to. Another two behind me. Getting too busy. Too loud, too noisy, too busy. Music on a speaker in the mountains? Please do me a favour. Get yourself some headphones. '27th of December. Roasting. I'll take my jacket off. What's all that about? Come on, son. I can feel a little bit of warmth through the clouds, but it's gonna be nothing at the top. But let's get up there. Don't believe it. Blue sky up ahead. If it wasn't for that music, it'd be a nice day. Might be a chance for a Brocken spectre higher up. Oh wow, look at that. See Nantler Ridge opposite again. Wow, awesome. All round. Oh, look at that. We're going to get up to that high point there, see if we can get a Brocken spectre. If there's fog on the other side there, the sun there, we might just get one. Look at that. The sun's just too far over there. If the sun was further over there, you might get a Brocken spectre, but you'd have to be right down there. Oh well. Still nice to see a cracking inversion. Nice, carry on up. Bit wet and muddy here. Pretty special that. That's an answer edge, that one over there, not that one. Nice, this path. It's all, when it gets all rocky, just keep your eye on the path. There's usually the smaller stones scattered in between to designate the path. It sort of winds up, but it's quite easy to just, if you're not concentrating, to just follow the rocks, because the path's quite wide down there. You can pick your own way up. It'd be quite easy in poor visibility to lose the path, but if you concentrate, it's fairly straightforward. Don't know if you can make it out in this camera. You just see the little spot on the horizon. There's the summit. See the train station, cafe, and the summit cairn, or trig, sorry. So we go round up there and follow it round along the edge and over Built Main. That is something, that. Temperature inversion of the highest order. Ooh, you don't want to fall down there. Right, through the gate and up towards the summit. Up there. Clouds just, ooh, there's a touch of cloud coming over the summit. That'll be just my luck, won't it? Look at that, as far as you can see. Not too far to the summit. Ooh. These last zigzag paths, really steep. Oh. Bit of fog on the top now, cloud coming in up the other side. Oh. Steep. Level out now over Buckman, and a last scramble up to the top. Yeah, a bit breezy up here. That's where you come up. That's the South Ridge. And Alan, yeah. Walking path down there. And now we're going over Buckman, or Built Main as most people say. Pretty spectacular, that. Oh, wind's really picking up. Quite cold now. Need to put a jacket on. The original plan today was to come for a sunrise. I was going to do the Ranger path up on the South Ridge and Rhyd Ddu on the way down, but the mountain forecast was for no visibility whatsoever. So I thought if there could be any chance of views, it'd be when the sun's sort of late morning, lunchtime. Looks like I timed it right. Absolutely awesome. Just stopped and put my jacket back on. Temperatures dropped by about 5 degrees or 10 degrees or something stupid. The wind's quite cold, and now we're coming to the summit, the fog's back in. Lower down, it's brilliant. Final pull. There's the Brocken spectre. Brocken spectre. I was going to come up the Ranger path, but there. And you can see all the way up the other path, you can see that line of fog up to the summit. You go down, if you drop just below the cafe, bright as anything. But still good views. Once you have to get a Brocken spectre. Look at that. That's misty now. See you coming up this way. I'm going to drop back down there and have some dinner. Right, I've had some lunch. I went back up to the trig and got another Brocken spectre, but there was too many people there. I was asking a few people to move so I could get a picture. So hopefully that will be the thumbnail picture. Trig point with the Brocken spectre behind it. But look at this. I'm going to go back the same way because it's brighter on this side. You can't see anything down. I've got to go back down the ranger path, but there's no point. Absolutely awesome. It went really foggy again, but the sun's come back out. It's just a bit misty on top. I'm just going to go back down the same way. I hope I'm not boring you with this, but just look at that. It's still foggy on the top. Well chuffed. Say, original plan today was to do a sunrise up Ranger and down this way. Then, because of the forecast, I didn't bother. I thought I'd come later because this might happen. So then I was driving down. I thought, you know what, I might stop at the walking path. Car park was chocker. I thought, no, too many people about. But then I came and I was on my way to the Ranger path, and it just looked a little bit brighter. As I was coming to the Rhyd Ddu, I thought, you know what, it's going to be lighter on this side of the mountain. So I'm really glad I did it. Plan D, if you like, but this is what you get for it. Right, I'm probably not going to film much now. I'll just do a summary when I get back down, unless anything exciting happens. Okay, let's just talk about route finding and terrain. On the whole, it's just a rocky path all the way down. It's fairly easy to follow if you concentrate. This is probably the wettest bit. It's like a stream runs down and you have to go across some mud over there. Apart from that, I mean, it has been dry for a few days, so not as bad as it usually is. But you will get wet feet in the wet weather. We've still got the temperature inversion. Not far now to get back down. And just like that, we're back. Last 45 minutes has just been, we hit the fog, temperature drops, and then pea super, be like that all the way down. No, nothing to see. So Rhyd Ddu path, up and down. Highlight of the day, temperature inversion and Brocken spectre. And so warm. I think it was about 3 or 4 years ago I was at the summit on Christmas Day. It was -15 wind chill. It was mad. Today, t-shirt weather nearly. Just put a little jacket on at the top, just take the chill off. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one, which may be in Scotland. Watch this space.